Going on, everybody? This is going to be an updated video about trimmers. Here I have probably the four most popular trimmers on the market: the Andis Superliner, the Wahl 5-star Detailer, the Andis T-Outliner, and the Outliner 2 with the square blade. Now, I will say for the most of the time I barber and I cut people's hair since I was about 15. I'm 33 now. I always use this. I love this thing. I remember back in the 90s making designs and boxes, fades and stuff like that. And this was it. There really wasn't anything else, and nobody would have thought you needed anything else. But a lot of people like the T blade. I personally don't. Not to say anything bad about it. It's just real big to me. I just never liked it, and I never had one hit good. Like this blade here, as you can see, is pretty new. It's a little dirty, but it's pretty new. Actually, I bought this blade a few months ago. Before I even touched anybody's hair with it, I had it sharpened, and I still just did not like the way it cuts. And this one cuts just like a classic, outliner 2 should. Nice crisp lines. It gets hot. Same problems everybody knows it has, but it works great. This thing is probably my main thing here. And I've also, after 6 months, I figured I'd do a little update review on the Superliner. When I made my first video about this liner, I had just bought it, and I used it a few times, but now I can honestly say out of the two, to me there's no comparison. This is the overall, is this the champ? I mean, 9 out of 10 times I'm doing a haircut, this is not going to see any action. It's just going to be in the drawer, just kind of taking up space. I've set it, the factory set was good, it worked pretty good. I tried to zero gap it, which it was no problem zero gapping it. It was real easy to do, but I just can't seem to get that line out of this thing that I want to get. And like I said in my previous video, it takes a whole lot of, you might 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. You got to hit it a few different times. Whereas this thing is faster, it's smaller, and the cut quality is just better. It's just, you keep them teeth clean, and I just haven't had any problems. I know a lot of people have problems with these stripping out, or where it screws into the housing cracking. I haven't had any problems with that. I bought these in January. They're still going strong, and this is my main thing. My second in command will probably be this. I use this a lot, especially on that bottom, the bottom of the ball fades, getting that last line out. This still, I'll make a nice line, especially doing designs. This makes a big difference on getting in there and cleaning all them lines up. Like I might draw all my lines and stuff with this, and then go in there and clean it up with this. And this is never going anywhere. But as far as this thing, it's going to be headed to eBay or one of my classmates or someone, because like I said, I haven't had the opportunity to use this with the old school blade design that had the hex screw in the middle. But as far as this, it's a nice clipper. It does work, but it's just too much time. I can't keep going over the same thing, but it still delivers a pretty nice line to me. And I've seen a lot of guys, on YouTube and a couple girls too, get down with them. But as for me, in my mind, this is the champ. I know a lot of people gonna hate hearing that because they've been using these. These had been on the market at least 20 years, and they haven't changed them, and they probably never will. But as far as I'm concerned, this is going to keep you going. It's going to stay cool. You're going to have to run this probably 2 to 3 times long to make it hot. Whereas this, you got about 6, 7 minutes, 10 minutes out of this thing. And then it's going to start getting warm where you can go damn near 30 minutes with this and you're going to be fine. So, as far as I would say, in my opinion, this thing is just not cutting it. Now this is come with the wider blade, which I have the old style blade. Now it has a blade that's a 1/4 inch wider, so it's going to have the same size blade as this or this, but it's going to work like this. So I recommend, after 6 months of use, this is, as far as the trimmer game, this is the king right here. So until next time, I'll holler at y'all later. Peace.